Good day, I'm Joywell, and ang topic po namin i-report ay Revenue Management of Food and Beverages Services. Revenue management is all about pricing strategies to allocate the right capacity to the right customer, at the right place and at the right time. Airline and hotels use such practices and their customers seems to see the benefits. However, for the restaurant industry, things are different. Revenue management is the application of disciplined analytics that predict consumer behavior at the micro-market level and optimize product availability, leveraging price elasticity to maximize revenue growth and thereby profit. Revenue management is the collection of strategies and tactics firms use to scientifically manage demand for their products and services. And yung nga pong F&B, revenue management is a field in itself because of the complex and varied nature of the subject. Apart from a revenue-generating standpoint, revenue management is highly valuable to manage costs. And reducing costs doesn't only imply the F&B components but also take into account energy stopping any expenditure. How do customers perceive revenue management practices? Customers though seem to accept price variation between lunch and dinner as well as cancellation due late arrivals. The practice which is perceived to be most unfair is the policy based on time spent at the table. Consumers seem to completely reject this practice and most of the practices. And dito po sa table 1, yung perceived fairness of revenue management practices in restaurants. Finding also showed that the perceived fairness of practices related to lunch or dinner, weekend, weekday, and time of the day price variation does influence whether customer intend to return to the restaurant in the future. And dito naman po sa figure 1 yung impact of revenue management practices on patronage intention. The booking policy of a restaurant also has an impact on customer patronage intention. However, table management and control duration policies do not impact customer patronage intention even if these practices are perceived unfair. Yun nga po sa impact yung it has been taken some time for revenue management practices to become acceptable in the hotel industry. It might take more time for such policies to become acceptable to customers in the restaurant industry, and at the present, it seems they are not yet ready for these practices. Restaurateurs should communicate to clients the benefits of these practices via their employees. Indeed, when we talk about service companies, employees who are dealing with customer face-to-face are effectively our best channel of communication. And ano nga po yung specific benefits for customer? For example, price variations based on the date of booking can be very useful for clients. It is the responsibility of the restaurant to make sure that this kind of practice is well understood by clients to create positive word of mouth. The profile of restaurant customer is important. Young people accept better practices related to booking policy and table management than older people. And yung nga pong reason kung bakit yung young people ay mas aware kaysa dun sa mga nakakatanda is the reason for that stems from the fact that they are more aware of such practices and they try to keep a rein on their spending so that they can see financial benefit for themselves from these practices. And restaurant wanting to adopt revenue management practices should also take into account the profile of their clients. What is restaurant revenue management? Restaurant revenue management is defined as selling the right seat to the right customer at the right price and for right duration. Restaurant revenue management involves using tools like your POS to analyze sales data. So you can accurately predict future demand. From there, you can make vital decisions about price, service capacity, table turnover, and your menu to boost revenue and profit. Revenue management is not a new concept. It was used in the airline and hotel industry to significant effect, with some companies reporting sales increasing between 2 to 5%. And it is now becoming more common in the restaurant industry because restaurants embody many of the same business or characteristic of airlines and hotels that made revenue management so successful. 3 powerful restaurant revenue management strategies. Number 1, manage restaurant's capacity. Number 2, control table turnover. Number 3, engineer your menu for sales and profit. Number 1, manage restaurant capacity. Managing your restaurant capacity is crucial as it impacts your profit, sales, customer service, and the dining experience. And if you're over capacity, you don't have enough seating to meet the demand, which means you have to turn customers away. And ito po yung overcapacity leads to deterioration of service staff are in over their their heads. A tense atmosphere, unhappy customers because employees are likely making more mistakes than usual, and reduced revenue and profits. But how do you properly manage capacity during high demand periods to boost sales, particularly as restaurants have limited space? And yung sagot po, yung maintain flexibility in your restaurant floor plan. Control table turnover. Average undervalue varies among customers.
But you can generally expect to make more revenue if you turn over more tables. Maintaining quality service is especially important in fine dining establishments. Customer pay a pretty penny for quality food, which take time to prepare and inspect a highly personalized experience. Sabi dito, ang control turnover table daw ay ginagamit ang parang ito upang ang restaurant ay mas makarami ng customer, guest o benta upang mas ma-reach ang financial plan ng isang restaurant o mahigitan. How to improve the table turnover rate? 1. Use music, lighting, and color strategically. 2. Provide subtle clues to inform guests the service is over. 3. Hire skilled kitchen staff and train them. 4. Ensure waiters are well trained. Mas may improve o mas mapapaganda ang isang turnover table kapag nilagyan ito ng cozy o social na kagamitan gaya ng mga kandila, pagkakatarno ng mga kulay, paglagay ng mga disenyo ng mga table, clothing at mga amenities ng isang restaurant. Hindi lang sa disenyo kundi dapat meron pagsaserbisyo ng mga ekspertong kitchen staff. Engineer your menu for more revenue and profits. Here are 5 ways to do that. 1. Organize your menu based on profit and popularity. Stars highly popularity and high profitability. Workhorses or flow horses, high popularity and low profitability. Puzzles, low popularity and high profitability. Dogs, low popularity and profitability. Isa sa pagmamanage ng restaurant ay ang scanning na tinatawag sa kapaligiran. Pagmamasid kung ano ang mabenta at kung ano ang popular sa kasalukuyan para mahikayat ang mga customer o guest sa restaurant. 2. Add profitable dishes to the golden triangle. One of the best ways to sell more with your menu is to place profitable menu items in the golden triangle. Ang profitable dishes to the golden triangle dahil pagdagdag sa golden triangle, ito ay ang ginagamit ng karamihan sa mga fast food chain o mga restaurant. Halimbawa na lang dito ay ang pagdagdag ng mga inumin o mga dessert upang lalong mahikayat ang mga customers or guests na bilhin ng nasa golden triangle. Keep your menu lean. There's plenty of research which suggests that giving customers too much choices causes overwhelm and makes it harder to choose. The same principles apply to your menu. Karamihan sa mga restaurant ay may mga loyal na customers, guests. Dito nagagamit ang paraan na gawaing lean ang menu balanse para matuwa ang mga mamimili dahil dito makukumbinsi sila na kahit ano ang bilhin nila ay tiyak na masusulit sa ganun kahit na bumili sila ng kahit ano sa menu ng isang restaurant ay pasok pa rin sa financial goal, kaya ito ay importante. Optimize your menu for cross-selling. Isa ito sa pinakamagandang paraan para mas ma-reach ang financial goal ng isang restaurant. Ito ay tinatawag na upselling upang iengganyo ng restaurant staff sa mga customer guest. Karamihan sa mga inalok na isang staff ay ang mga desserts or drinks. Sa paraang ito ay naaabot o nalagpasan ng isang restaurant ang kanilang quota. 5. Call out profitable dishes. Simply placing menu items in the various categories, including the golden triangle, and optimizing it for cross-selling isn't enough. You should also encourage diners to buy profitable dishes by calling them out. Ito ay parte naman ng upselling. Karamihan sa mga customer ay hindi na-inform sa mga promo ng isang restaurant. Importante sa isang restaurant na ma-entertain ng mga customers, guests, upang mas mapalawak ang kanilang kaalaman sa mga pagkain ng restaurant. Nang sa ganun, mas mainggan nyo na bilhin ng isang customer. customer. Although making money or bringing revenue is major goal for organization, revenue management strategies vary from industry to industry. 1. Food service industry trends and analysis. The food service industry includes restaurants, cafeterias, and any other place that serves food to people. Ito ay ang sangay ng isang restaurant. Naglalaman ito ng mga pagkain tulad ng daily meals, cafeteria at bar na may mga inumin o desserts. 2. Restaurant investment structure. Dito sa lahat ng business ay may investment. Ito ay ang isang paraan upang makasimula ng isang business gaya ng restaurant na kung saan ay may malaking posibilidad na dumobol ang inyong invest. 3. Restaurant operating expenses. For many restaurants, food is the most costly operating expense. After all, the quality of food several at a typical restaurant, especially those that are toward fine dining. Sa isang restaurant o business ay kinakailangan na gumastos upang mapaganda, maayos at kalidad ang isang restaurant. Upang mahikayat ang mamimili, kinakailangan na maayos at komportable. For restaurant budget. A budget is defined as a plan to spend certain amount on various items. The budget includes things like rent, kitchen, appliances, employees' wage, food costs, and license fees. Ang restaurant budget naman o mas kilala sa pangalang cash flow na kung saan ang isang restaurant ay may budget para sa gagastusin ng isang restaurant. Minsan ito ay mabisang panukli sa mga customer or guest. 5. Restaurant financial statement. The income statement is about far more than whether or not you made money. Ito ay tumutukoy sa goal ng isang restaurant business na kung saan ang karamihan ay may mga kanya-kanyang quota sa isang business. Dumedepende man na lamang ito sa liit o laki ng gastusin at dapat itong mahigit o matumbasan. 6. Cost of goods sold. Every business needs to know or be able to calculate its cost of goods sold cum tax. Cost of goods sold. Ang lahat ng restaurant o isang business ay dapat lamang na aware sa presyo ng isang bagay o pagkain upang ma-manage ng maayos at kumite ang isang restaurant sa paraang ito malalaman ng isang owner ng business ang kanilang limitation at paano kikita ang kanilang negosyo.
How to increase hotel revenue through food and beverage sales. Hotel and F&B revenues are no longer just an accrual income. With favor margins on shift in customer consumption, F&B can become an essential lever of increased hotel revenue. It's more important than ever to maximize return from your restaurant. Bar and room service revenue management has evolved from the tactical and strategic, from static to dynamic pricing, and now the provides with us is to redesign F&B landscape too. Revenue management strategy for F&B. Both room and F&B departments provide perishable and intangible service. Fluctuating demand, high fixed costs, and low variable costs make it essential to optimize profitability in both areas. However, F&B differs from rooms in 1K and fixed capacity. Even though floor space is fixed, layout and service duration can be changed, which give way to revenue management opportunities. F&B revenues is defined on price management, service capacity, table turnovers, and menu. In order to increase hotel revenue and profitability, you must sell the right seat of the right customer of the right duration. To track business results through meal duration and price, several key performance indicator can be used. Seat turnover, number of customer available seat. RevPAS, revenue for available seat hour. TrevPAS, total revenue for available seat hours. GOSPAS, gross operating profit per available seat hour. Tactics to increase hotel and F&B revenues. F&B revenues management can employ many of the same techniques as room revenue optimization. However, the flexibility to adjust your capacity and offer provides new opportunities. First, conduct market analysis. As with room revenue, it is necessary to identify which business mix contributes most of the revenue. There is a possibility to use hotel room segmentation to determine the different needs and expectation of the travelers. Second, ensure accurate forecasting. Forecasting demand for hotel F&B outlet is real change. You will need to gather data from several different points of sales. This may be applied to other departments which make their revenue allocation and forecasting even more complex. The different sources of F&B revenues include food service, banquet, conferences, catering, minibar, and lobby. F&B revenue can also come from both in-house and external guests. This informs better decision making that tracks how each contributes to increase hotel revenue. F&B manager needs to analyze variance of budget, previous forecasts, and historical figures by taking into consideration the current market situation. Determining an accurate number of covers can help to secure revenue from OTB to forecasted, determine the F&B allowance is package rates, and reduce unnecessary expenses. Third, maximize capacity. The goal is balance occupancy between maximize all available space and not turning away customer. How you achieve this? Use a flexible floor plan. Restaurant layouts can accommodate the potential increase in demand.
How can food and beverages increase revenue? Number 1, level up your customer service. Number 2, add healthier option to your menu. Number 3, get into branding in social media. Number 4, provide special offers to entice customers into coming back for more. Number 1, level up your customer service. You will never reach maximum revenue potential without providing great customer service even if you serve great food or drinks. So, ito po yung tips on improving your customer service. Number 1, anticipate the needs of your customer. Number 2, check in with your customers from time to time to see how your customers are doing and if they're enjoying their food or drink. Let your servers taste your most popular dishes and observe how they're prepared so they can give genuine recommendation to your customers which don't sound scripted, especially when your employees are upselling other items on your menu. Train your servers to set down plates and cups gently. Process payment in timely manner so you don't make your customers wait too long and so that you can increase table turnover rate. Loyal repeat customers tend to spend more than new customers, so it's important to nurture a relationship with your loyal repeat customers. Number 2, add healthier option to your menu. People are more health conscious nowadays, so your menu should be too. So what should you do as a quick serves business owner? Well, for one thing, you can increase the revenue potential of your F&B business by providing healthier option in your menu. For instance, you can let your customers replace rice with cauliflower rice, include or increase vegetarian and gluten-free options, or even add something as simple as a yummy avocado toast to your breakfast menu. Number 3, get into branding and social media. Stand out by branding your business and your menu and by staying active on social media. Create some localized recipes which catchy names and remember to post nice pictures of your creations online. Tips for branding and creating a strong social media presence for your F&B business. Post regular updates on Instagram and Facebook at least 3 times a week. When taking photos of your cafe, restaurant, food or drinks, face the camera away from a natural source of light so your image will have enough exposure to look nice and bright. Never use Comic Sans font for any of your designs unless it's catered to kids and babies. Design your store based on your menu and target audience. Example po yung Classy Jazz Bar, Bright, and Airy Brunch Cafe. Remember that people tend to eat food with their eyes now, so good photos and videos on your social media will help entice them and ultimately increase your F&B sales. Number 4, provide special offers to entice customer into coming back for more. Keep them loyal by offering them something of value. Halimbawa po yung free meal or drink. The more they come back to your F&B store, the more sales you make. People like free stuff, so use that to get them to come back again and again and again. You can also tap into a new market by forming a partnership with another business. You could partner up with a clothing shop and create a custom menu for a period of time, and they can give their customers a gift certificate to your cafe or restaurant. And if you serve alcohol, offer cheaper rates during lean hours with a happy hour promo or a buy one free one deal. Ito po yung 4 easy and effective ways to increase your F&B sales.